Hello everyone, welcome back to my Jay Bird. And I'm in white, and this is my 2200 program, and my opening is called Knight's Queen Opening, but this is a threefold repetition. Okay, I hope I can explain this the best I can to you about the ELO, my Blitz games, and what's going on when I play chess, and why I'm good one day and then I'm bad the next, or I'm losing, or this could be a good one to explain what's going on. So let's get into it right away. D3, D5, E3, E5, D2, C6, E2, D6, G3, F6, G2, castle, B3, B4, B2. And right there's your knight's queen right here without a castle yet. And there's no thinking here. I open up. This is it. No thinking. Everything's going good. After B2, G4, and I'm feeling good too. I'm feeling good. I can't wait to see what happens as this game goes on. After G4, F3, F5, I castle. Now, maybe I could have waited longer to castle, but let's see. D4, I get passive E4, E6, H4, H5, F2, D2 takes D2, F6, H3, G6, G5, H6, E6 takes, E6 takes, G4, F6, G3. It goes back to E8. I go B1. I shouldn't have did this. Right here's, I shouldn't have went with the king this way. I should have, instead of moving here, I should have walked the king and put the king here. This is, I thought I was helping myself, so then I could just run this rook over. This bishop's coming down, and I'm just going to go right through him like nothing. Right now, I'm in a winning position. But I shouldn't have done that. I should have put the king here. After B1, D6, C1, B5. Now I see him moving in with the knights, and okay, no big deal. I'm not worried about that. I'm concentrating over here, having a good time. B5. I go F2. He goes C3 check. I move up B2. He goes F7. I go H5. He goes E7. At this point, I'm thinking, well, he's just waiting to see what I'm doing. After E7, I go G5. He takes G5. I take G5. Look at this position. Just look at this. I'm feeling good. I said, man, I got this, you know. But, like I say, I got too relaxed. I should have thought ahead, thinking that he was going to try to do something like he did. After that, C5. And I thought, oh no, here we go. The other knight's setting here. Everything's over here. And after C5, I go H6. He goes A5. Got no choice. I got to push up. A4. He goes B4. I take G7. I mean, look at this position. And even if he would have took this pawn, it just would have been, it would have got worse. Could have took it with the bishop, or if he passed, things, he's, you know, and even with the queen here, he's still going to have some problems. After G7, A4, and now the threefold starts. C1, A3, and I didn't want to run. I did see that, and I didn't want to run because I thought, well, he's just going to go down here and steal all my pawns. After A3, D2, B4, C1, A3, D2, B4, C1. And there's your threefold, and we're done. Now, let's go back here. I got too relaxed at this point where are we here? Okay, we go on like this. I shouldn't have moved here. I should have walked this king right here, and even he would have took all his pieces over here. I would have been safe here. The knight, even if the knight would have been here, the bishop would have been here. Maybe he would have got a check. It wouldn't have mattered. I would have walked the other way, but I didn't go this way. I should have just moved over here and then pushed this pawn up. This pawn should have gone up. I should have known better. I forgot. I was too concentrated over here, never thinking he was going to go back here, and I thought he would have just tried to defend. He didn't defend. And I went this way, and I seen exactly what I wanted to do, is get the help over here. I'm ready to sacrifice pieces. He comes in with the check. I had to push that one first, and then I wanted to come in because I wanted to use this bishop. Now you see what happens when you don't pay attention to something, how things can fall apart in a blitz game. It's like you can open well and do well, and then all of a sudden you didn't pay attention to something else, and then it goes downhill. Not because you didn't even, okay, it could be some second rate or third rate moves and not number one moves. Number one moves on a good day, you do number one moves, you see the game goes through and through, and you just have a good day. And then game went like this. At this position right here, I thought, look at this. Just look at all this. I'm just ready to start moving pieces around here and just loading up and firing right down the lane here. Bishops, I could, whatever, depending what he was going to do here, I wasn't even worried about this whatsoever. I was focused on this, and then he comes down here, and I started looking over here. I says, oh no, this is not looking good. I pushed this piece up. Let's see what he's going to do. I didn't want to calculate. It's like, I'm winning here. There's no way I'm going to lose this game. And he did that, and I saw, oh, okay. So then I do that. There's no thinking. Then I take. And still, I don't still see anything he can do yet. Now, yeah, okay, he can do that. Then I move. And then, okay, where am I going to go? I can't go here, checkmate me. I have to go back. I could go here, but then he'll throw a check down here. I could have done that, but I was so flustered once he came down here like that. I was like, see, I could have went over here, but then he could have went like this, and then where am I going to go? I can't go back. Then I'm going to go back in the thing like this. Oh, no, I can't. See what I'm saying? See what's happening? Check. Oh, what happened? See? That's why I did the threefold. Because and even if he couldn't get it done with those two, that other knight was there. That's why I didn't go any further. That's why I stopped. I see so far, and that's the way it is. I was concentrating on here, and this is what happens. You got to make sure you make one little move, wobbly move somewhere where he can get in, and then your whole game falls apart. So there you have it. I hope you got something out of this one. I can't explain it any better. And the ELO, see, now this is 2200. Now when I beat the ELOs at 22, 24, 27, well, I'm making number one moves. Like you see online, you say, well, you made mistakes and blunders. Well, yeah, there's mistakes and blunders here, more than likely, but the games you still win, and those games you've seen, well, they made mistakes and blunders. So, and it's an engine, so I just want to point that out, and it gets confusing. And then to do this every day and try to memorize everything and see it every day, it's hard to do that. That's why I can play good one day, go play blitz games, But see, I could lose a game here on the program. It don't matter. And save it. And then go look at it. Okay, run the program again. And okay, make my changes. Okay. It's called being prepared for the game. Blitz games, I'm not prepared. There's no preparing about the blitz games whatsoever. Because my mind is not. If my mind was like that, I'd be already a grandmaster. I'd be on tour. But this is not the way it's happening. You know, you got to play the game and then see your mistakes and then go over it again and then beat the game till you beat the game. That's the way it is. I mean, when I beat Deep Fritz 8 in 2010, I had to remember over 23 continuation moves. And I'm walking around my head, well, I could beat Deep Fritz 8, but I got to play that opening and remember all those continuation moves. That's the way it is. I mean, this game gets tricky. There's too many things to... But I'm working on it. Okay, thanks for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed it.